May 17, 1944. The USS Santa Rosa set sail out of Newport News, Virginia for Naples, Italy, where it would arrive on May 31st. It was a ship of paratroopers and soldiers scheduled to jump on June 6. The strategy was to open up two fronts in France, one in Normandy and one in the southern part of France, an operation in which my dad was a part of. There were pros and cons to this strategy of opening up two fronts. The positives would be it could bring an end to the war very quickly, or it could stretch our Allied forces too thin and jeopardize the entire mission. As fate would have it, the equipment needed for my dad and his team was delayed for about 3 weeks. The guys took advantage of this time to write letters home, to visit with each other. My dad actually took a furlough and found his brother, who was serving in the 7th Army in Italy. He happened to be on watch that night when my dad found him, and the two stayed up all night long visiting. They even got a picture together, which I still have. It's a very important picture because this would be the last time the two of them ever got to see each other. Harold Mason Dean would go on to step on a mine in September, just a few short months after their reunion in Italy, where he would fatally be wounded. Harold Mason Dean is my namesake. My name is William Harold Dean, and I grew up as Harold Dean, named after my dad's brother. Later in years, when my dad passed, I took on his name, Billy Dean, for my professional name in country music. But the real Billy Dean, the real Billy the Kid, had a much different story than mine. Operation Anvil, also nicknamed Operation Dragoon, was delayed until August 15th. This gave the French paratroopers time to train and to join the Allied forces in taking back and liberating their own country. This is a letter my dad wrote to his sister on June the 9th, 1944, just 3 short days after Normandy. Dear Sis, just a few lines to let you hear from me. I'm getting along fine. I suppose the only trouble is you and home. Most of all right now, I guess you want to know of my whereabouts. I am in Sicily, just off from Italy. I was at one time within 50 or 100 miles of, and this is interesting, they took a razor blade and they cut out that part of the letter for security reasons, not to give away their exact location. Everything here is under control. Keep up your end. I was sorry to hear about you and your folks being sick. How about Herschel and Jimmy? Are they all okay? I hope so. And Maston? These were the names of some of my dad's other brothers, older brothers. Tell Uncle Jimmy, Jim, I said hello. That makes the old man feel good. He is just as proud of us as he can be. You can see his old eyes shine when we're with him. When I get back, his first birthday, I'm going to set him up. He isn't forgotten. Sis, this country is in an awful shape. People, just be proud you're an American and you have brothers to keep it like it is. Sis, there's a girl that wants to write you. I don't know whether I shall or not. I will give you her address. I met her while I was in the States. She wanted me to marry her, but I am not the marrying kind, as you know. She's nice, but I just don't want to be married. She found that out. One thing, she's a doctor, and I don't like doctors. Maybe someday when I'm 40 or 50 years old, I might kind of think of marriage. But not now. Well, sis, I will send you a picture and pretty soon. Just hold tight. Love, Billy.